Joining. Good. Hello, Rena. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Doing well today, Rena?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir. I'm in work now.
Ah, that's good. Okay. Everyone online from the office, yeah? Are you guys on the same floor in the same room or different parts of the building?
We are actually on a different room. Like I'm in the third floor, and Karina is on the like fourth or five, and Dina in the first. And me and
Oh.
Lauren in the same like side. Like okay.
Ah, wow, interesting. Such a different background, though.
Yes. She used a Zoom background.
I see that. Hopefully that cause her troubles, yeah. Because I find sometimes running the background actually slows down your computer or your phone a little bit, and sometimes it causes some problems in streaming. But yeah, it's nice to have also.
Yeah. It's a safe place, like a comfort zone when we use like a background on Zoom.
Yeah, true. Penny, what are you? And it looks like we're only missing Augusta, yeah. Okay. So today's topic, you guys have, yeah, it's looking at troubleshooting. Everyone has the book, or at least the digital book, if not. Okay. All right. So today we're looking at troubleshooting. What is troubleshooting? Anyone know what is troubleshooting? Not everyone at once. Who would like to share? What do you think the meaning of troubleshooting is? Anyone? Let's ask Laurencia. What do you think? What is the meaning of troubleshooting?
Um, solve solve of some problem.
Okay, to solve a problem or to find what's wrong, yeah?
Mm.
Okay. So troubleshooting can be more than just something technical, right? Okay. So for example, you could look at a problem with your computer. You can look with a problem with your car or a problem with your television. Even could be like a problem with the lock on your door, right? So we're trying to find the issue behind what's wrong, yeah? Okay. And normally when we're doing troubleshooting, there's normally a few steps, yeah, that we put together in order to find out what the problem is, yeah. Okay. So we go through these steps looking to see what the problems are. So with that, in our book today, we're looking at troubleshooting with computers. Yeah, we're looking at troubleshooting with computers. Who knows much about computers? Anyone? Anyone here in the group handy with problem solving or troubleshooting with electronics? Anyone? No?
Sir, I haven't.
Not very good at it? Okay. Retna, how about yourself?
Actually, I have the same opinion with Laurencia.
Okay. Are you good at troubleshooting a bit with electronics?
I think I'm not.
I think not. Okay. What are some basic things when we're trying to solve problems with our electronics? What are some basic things that we do?
Actually, I usually restart the electronic.
Okay.
Yes.
Restart the electronic, right? That's a good one, yeah. That's a pretty basic thing. Or even restart the software, right? What if it doesn't turn on?
Searching on Google, sir.
Okay. Well, what would be the first thing you would do if, for example, your desktop or your laptop doesn't want to turn on? What do you do?
I take the battery, the battery,
Okay. You can
and
check
then
the
put it
battery.
again. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So normally we do that by doing what? What do we normally do to check if there's battery or to check if it has electricity? What can we do?
Charge it, maybe.
Okay, charge it, right? So
Yeah.
we take the charger, we plug the charger in, and then plug it into our device, right? And then
Right.
see if it's charging, right?
Yep.
What if when we plug it in, it doesn't charge?
Go to Google, sir,
Go to Google.
and ask for.
What other options might we do?
Oh,
What other thing might we do?
I searched about my device that doesn't work and not charge.
Okay, search about the device.
Yeah.
But normally if we plug it in, right, it should show if it's charging, yeah?
Yeah.
What if it doesn't show that it's charging? Like normally there's either
Just
a light
another
on the
charger.
phone or the thing. Okay, we could try another charger.
Yeah, or plug it in the charger into another terminal.
Okay, so we can check another source of electricity, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. For example, maybe the extension cord is not plugged in, or maybe the extension cord is broken, yeah? Okay, so these are some simple things, yeah? And hopefully, of course, our extension cord is plugged into the wall and not to itself, yeah? we always see those mimes online, yeah? You got the person trying to charge their phone, it's not charging, but the cable's plugged in, but the cable's plugged into itself, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
It can't make its own electricity, yeah? Okay. Or possibly, yeah, the electrical sockets or electrical outlets on the wall are off, yeah? Maybe you have to go and check the breaker in the house or in the office and see if the breaker tripped, or if there's another problem there, yeah? Okay. So there are a few things we can do before we get too technical, yeah? Now, in American English, we call the plug the either electrical socket or we can call it an electrical outlet, yeah? In British, they can also call it the mains. Okay, so that's kind of a new term for us today. When we look at the mains, we're talking about the electrical outlet, yeah? The place where you plug in your extension cord or the charger directly, okay? So we're gonna look at that a little also later on. So it's vocab that we can look at. So on the first page of our book, we're looking at technical vocabulary, yeah? Looking at technical vocabulary. And we have here a few pictures and we have some words to go with them, yeah? We have a battery, a cable, a fan, a keyboard, a motherboard, a router, a screen, and the mains. Okay, let's see if we can identify numbers 1 through 8. Yeah, see if we can identify numbers 1 through 8. And Sekar, Herbin, and Henny, if you could, it'd be nice if you could share with us your screen. Okay, who would like to answer number 1? What is number 1?
Sorry, sir. We haven't got the file, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, let me share that with you then. Sorry, I thought you guys had that one, yeah? All right, so let me share it in the WhatsApp group, and that way everyone will have it. No. Okay, there you go. If you like, I can share screen to go with it, but it's nice if we can just do it this way, looking at the PDF while talking, yeah. That way I can see your responses better. Okay, so number 1, we have a picture there. What is number 1?
Wait, sir. Still downloading it.
Still downloading, okay.
Okay. A battery. Cable.
A cable. What kind of cable do you think that is?
Cord cable into this one. Usually it's
Electrical
usually a cable for printer, I guess.
cable for printer or cable for electricity, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And number 2?
A fan.
That's a fan.
The fan, yeah? Very important part, yeah? Otherwise it all gets hot and then it turns off. Okay, what else do we have for number 3?
Keyboard.
Keyboard. Yeah. Okay, keyboard. What is number 4?
The main.
The mains, okay, the mains or the electrical outlet, yeah? Okay, good. What about number 5?
A motherboard.
Correct, a motherboard, yeah? That's the part that has the chip for processing and connects all the components together, yeah? We call that the motherboard. Okay, good. Number 6.
Monitor.
Monitor or
Screen.
screen, okay? Can be either one, yeah? All right. Number 7.
A router.
A router or router, depending on where you're from, okay?
Yeah.
Number 8.
Battery.
A battery. Okay, a battery. Now, battery, obviously, we don't use for a desktop, but we use for laptops, yeah? Okay, all right. Now, when we look at some of these objects, yeah, we have a cable, the fan, the keyboard, the mains, the motherboard, the screen, the router, and the battery. Some of these we consider hardware, some of them we consider input, and some are considered output devices, yeah? Okay. When we say output, what are we talking about as output? What does that mean? We say an output device. Any ideas? What could we consider an output device?
When a thing is connected with another part or another peripheral, I guess.
What does it mean by output? We also use the word outcome. Yeah. What does it mean by when we say what is the outcome? What do we say by outcome? What does that mean? Any ideas?
Output, I guess, is a thing that come from something, and outcome is a intangible thing that comes with from that thing.
Well, outcome is like results, yeah? Or for example, if you're working on an advertisement, the outcome could be a brochure, the outcome could be a banner, the outcome could be a video, right? So, or like you would say in Bahasa would be like hasil, right? Is outcome. So
Yeah.
when we say output, output meaning something that is a result, yeah? Okay. So if we say an output device, it's then something that results because of a process, yeah? Okay. So what kind of devices with a computer would we consider an output device?
Monitor.
A monitor.
Printer.
Okay. Yeah, a
Printer.
monitor, a printer. Okay, good. Monitor, printer.
Speaker.
What else, baby?
Speaker.
Speakers. Okay.
Hard disk.
Hard disk, if you're talking about external would be an output device because you're kind of saving it there. Could be. But it's also an input device because you take info from it. Yeah. So it's kind of a bit of both. But good point. Yeah. So when we're talking about input device, what would be an input device?
Wi-Fi. Microsoft.
Wi-Fi would be. Microsoft is software, yeah?
A charger.
Charger, okay, inputting electricity could be, but it's kind of also what we would consider more hardware because it's not really interactive. But when we say input device, we're looking like keyboard, we're looking at
Mouse.
a mouse, a drawing tablet, yeah, is what we consider a input device. So it's kind of interesting though, as human nature, when we get angry with our computers, that we smack the monitor, yeah? Yeah, where actually the monitor is an output device and doesn't give any feedback to the system, yeah? So we're kind of smacking the result instead of smacking the keyboard. Where actually the keyboard is input, the mouse is input, yeah? But the monitor is output. So smacking the output is pointless, yeah? but that's sometimes what we do out of habit. Yeah. Yeah. So a difference of input, output, software, and then we have hardware. Yeah. So in hardware, yeah, you have the charger, you have the battery, the motherboard, the fan. Um, the router also is kind of considered hardware, but also input. Yeah, it's a bit of both. Okay, good. Moving on to number 2. Match the problems to the possible solutions. So number 1, there's a virus. Number 2, the internet is down. Number 3, the computer has crashed. Number 4, the screen is broken. And number 5, the tablet is bleeping. Okay, so meaning that the light is coming on and off, yeah, or making a noise. Okay, so matching 1 through 5 with A through E.
There's a virus.
So if there's a virus, what would we do?
Reinstall the operating system.
Reinstall the operating system, yeah? So for computers, that's normally what we do, yeah? We reinstall the operating system, which could be Windows 7, Windows 10. You could also have iOS from Apple, right? Okay. Or like on our phones, we have Raspberry and Jelly Bean and other things. These are called operating systems, yeah? Okay. All right. Number 2, the internet is down.
Reset your router.
Reset your router. Okay, good. Yeah, we can. And how do we reset our router? What do we do to reset it? Has anyone reset the router before?
I have not. So,
Never. Do you have
Yeah.
Wi-Fi at home?
yes, but it is it's provided by the cost by my place.
Okay, by the place where you live. And if
Yeah.
it gives troubles, then what do you do?
I told to take the jaga dulu. I take I call the penjaga apa ya? Penjaga kos.
Okay,
The
the
people
one-
Cost guardian.
responsibility to take care of my place.
Okay, so you call the caretaker.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, who else has Wi-Fi at home? Anyone?
Me, sir.
Okay, and you have a router?
Yes, sir.
And what do you do to reset the router?
Turn off and turn on the router, or plug off and plug in the electricity.
Okay. Do you wait any time between?
Yeah, I think around half a minute.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything more than about 15 seconds is good, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so you unplug it or turn it off, and you wait, you count, and then plug it back in or turn it back on, yeah, for reset. Okay, quite common, yeah, for us to do. Okay, good. Number 3, the computer has crashed. What does it mean by the computer has crashed, by the way? What does that mean, the computer has crashed?
I think the computer has crashed means doesn't want to turn on, like it doesn't want to work properly.
Okay. What would be another word for crashed?
Um, I don't know.
Okay. Anyone else? What would be another word for crashed when we're talking about computers or phones? Anyone? What do we call it when someone's talking and then suddenly it pauses? What do we call that? Someone's in the middle of talking, all of a sudden what do we call that?
Freezing.
Okay, it freezes, right? Or the screen is frozen, yeah? The computer could also freeze, yeah, or crash. Another word would be to hang, yeah? Yeah. So hang, freeze, or crash basically is the same meaning, yeah? Okay. So it's on and then suddenly stops working, right? Okay, so what do we do if the computer has crashed?
Recharge the battery or connect to the mains.
No,
Reboot.
Reboot
to
the computer.
reboot. Okay, good. We would reboot the system, yeah? So to turn it off and turn it back on, sometimes we have to manually switch it off by like unplugging it, yeah? Sometimes. If you have an old laptop and the crash is really bad, even the power button on the laptop doesn't turn it off, yeah? On those cases, sometimes you have to unplug the charger, pull out the battery, yeah? And then put the battery back in and then restart, yeah? So that's a hard boot versus a soft boot. But either way, it's still rebooting, yeah? Okay, good. Looking at number 4, the screen is broken.
Take it to repair shop.
Take it to the repair shop, yeah? Okay, take it to the repair shop. So for example, a laptop has a screen or a desktop has a monitor, yeah? So if the screen on your laptop goes bad, you could take it to the repair shop. Another temporary option would be to plug it into a monitor or a projector or a television, yeah? In case, yeah? So if you needed to, before you could get it to the shop, you could also plug it into a TV, you could plug it into a projector, plug it into a monitor, yeah? Even though the screen is broken, it means the actual motherboard and the laptop is still working, just not the screen, yeah? Okay, good. And finally, looking at number 5, the tablet is bleeping.
Recharge the
Recharge.
battery.
Recharge the battery or plug it into the mains, yeah? Okay, so run it off of the electrical socket, yeah? Like plugging in the charger, yeah? Okay. Okay. Good. So with that, let's go ahead and listen to our audio section today. And I would like you to see which words are spoken in our recording. So listen for those, the words of the vocabulary, and see which ones that you hear, yeah? Okay. Let's listen.
Dialogue 1. DC internet provider, how can I help you?
Hello, I have a problem with my internet.
What's wrong with it?
For some reason, it's just not connecting. It's been down all day.
Are you connected via cable or Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Does the Wi-Fi icon on your computer show that you're connected?
Yes, it does. But I can't open any web pages.
Have you tried resetting your router?
Yes, I have. It hasn't helped.
Well, there aren't any problems on our side, so there must be something wrong with your connection or router.
Well, could you send someone to fix it today?
Yes, I can do that.
When will they be here?
They should be there this afternoon.
Dialogue 2. Hi, Mark. Something's wrong with my laptop.
What's the problem?
Well, it just won't turn on.
Are you connected to the mains?
Yes, I am. Obviously, it's not the battery.
Well, it might be the connection between the battery and the motherboard. But if you are plugged in, it should be working.
Do you think it could be a virus?
I don't think so. You just reinstalled your operating system. How old is your laptop?
Let me think. About 8 years.
Maybe your fan has stopped working. It happened to me once.
What can I do?
The best thing to do is to take your laptop to a computer repair shop. They'll take a look at it for you. Sorry, I can't be of any more help.
Well, thanks anyway.
Okay. Would you like to hear that again? One more time? And then we can see which phrases that you've heard.
Yes, sir.
Dialogue 1.
DC internet provider, how can I help you?
Hello, I have a problem with my internet.
What's wrong with it?
For some reason, it's just not connecting. It's been down all day.
Are you connected via cable or Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Does the Wi-Fi icon on your computer show that you're connected?
Yes, it does. But I can't open any web pages.
Have you tried resetting your router?
Yes, I have. It hasn't helped.
Well, there aren't any problems on our side, so there must be something wrong with your connection or router.
Well, could you send someone to fix it today?
Yes, I can do that.
When will they be here?
They should be there this afternoon.
Dialogue 2. Hi, Mark. Something's wrong with my laptop.
What's the problem?
Well, it just won't turn on.
Are you connected to the mains?
Yes, I am. Obviously, it's not the battery.
Well, it might be the connection between the battery and the motherboard. But if you are plugged in, it should be working.
Do you think it could be a virus?
I don't think so. You just reinstalled your operating system. How old is your laptop?
Let me think. About 8 years.
Maybe your fan has stopped working. It happened to me once.
What can I do?
The best thing to do is to take your laptop to a computer repair shop. They'll take a look at it for you. Sorry, I can't be of any more help.
Well, thanks anyway.
Okay. What vocabulary do we hear from the text?
Their laptop problem, their computer problem.
Okay. What advice was it in the last one that's part of our text?
Take to a computer repair shop.
Take it to a computer repair shop. Good. Looking at the problem with connecting to the internet, what was the solution the guy gave to her? Remember? What was one of the solutions?
Reinstall the operating system. Or...
No, that was in the second one, yeah.
Oh,
Because she
okay.
was having trouble starting. In the first dialogue.
Oh, restart the router.
Restart the router, okay, was one of the options, yeah. All right. In the second one, it was also looking at maybe some problems with the battery, or if the cable was plugged into the mains. And the final issue he thought might be the problem would be the fan, yeah. Okay. In the first one, looking at the connection, or sorry, the second one with connection would be the cable to the motherboard, yeah. The cable to the motherboard. We also had, maybe she was thinking that the reason it wouldn't restart was because of a what? It was one thing she thought it might be of why it wouldn't start. She asked, might I have a
Virus.
A virus, okay. Yeah. So those are the phrases that we heard during our dialogue. Now, let's go ahead and look at the second page. We look at checking understanding, yeah? Checking understanding. Number one, it says, what is Kate's problem? What is her problem?
Her internet is down.
Her internet is down. Okay, good. Number two, what does the technical support person want to know?
If she has
tried resetting her router.
Okay, if she has tried resetting her router. Okay, good. Number three, what does he think is the problem?
Her connection or router.
The connection or router. Okay, good. Number four, what does he offer to do?
Fix the problem himself.
Everyone agree?
No, send somebody to fix it.
Send someone to fix it. And she asked a question there.
What time?
What time?
Will he be there?
Okay, what time will he come, yeah? Okay, what time will he come? Which is a little bit informal of a question, yeah? Maybe a nicer way of actually asking that would be, what time should I expect the repairman? Yeah? What time should I expect the repairman? Kind of giving an idea of what time the person should be there. Yeah? What time should I expect? Okay, good. Looking at dialogue 2, what is Kate's problem?
Her laptop won't start.
Her laptop won't start. Okay, good. Number 2, what does Mark want to know?
if she is connected to the mains.
Okay, if she's connected to the mains. Number 3, what does Kate want to know?
If she should reinstall her operating system.
Virus.
Actually asked for both.
If her computer has a virus.
Yeah, she asked first if her computer has a virus, yeah? Okay, and he says, no, you shouldn't because you've just reinstalled your operating system, yeah? Okay, what does Mark ask her to do?
Get to a computer repair shop.
Take it to a computer repair shop. Right, correct. Good. All right, let's take a few moments and let's look at page 3. It says complete the dialogues. Okay, complete the dialogues. So we have, do you think it could be? it might be the best thing to do is, have you tried, maybe has stopped working, there must be something wrong with, I have a problem with, there's something wrong with. Okay, let's fill in the blanks with the correct answer. So dialogue 1 is what we start, yeah?
What's wrong? Okay, are you guys ready?
Hmm.
Augusta is ready. Anyone else? Okay, shall we try to review? Okay. Sekar, can you start with our first one? What is number 1? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could unmute, please.
I have problem. I have a
Hello, I
problem
have
with
a problem with my internet.
Okay, good. I have a problem with my internet. Number 2. Hervin,
Number 2, have you tried reset your router?
have you tried resetting your router? Okay, good. Number 3, Henny.
It might be your connection or router.
So there must be something wrong with, yeah?
Hmm.
There must be something wrong
Yes, sir.
with your connection or router. Okay, good. Number 4, Rina.
there must be something wrong with or something's wrong with.
Something's wrong with. What's the difference with there must be something wrong and something's wrong? What is
Uh,
the difference there?
if we use there must be, then it should be a problem before that. A reason
When
behind.
we're looking at this one, it's kind of confusing, yeah, because they kind of both seem the same, yeah.
Yes.
When we're more sure about something being wrong, then we just say something is wrong with. Okay. If we're convinced but we don't have evidence yet, then we could say there must be. Okay. So we're still guessing a bit when we use the phrase there must be. Okay. It's still a guess. Okay. But it's a guess of confidence. Okay. When we know something's wrong, we go ahead and state there's something wrong with. So number 3 is there must be something wrong with your connection or router, because obviously there's 2 options there. He's not sure if it's the connection, he's not sure if it's the router, but he's pretty sure that's where the problem is. Yeah. Where in number 4, yeah, we press the button, it doesn't come on. We're sure without question that there's something wrong. So we go ahead and say in number 4, something's wrong with my laptop. Good. Thank you. Number 5, Inda.
It might be the
It
connection.
might be. It might be the connection. Right. Good. Number 6 from Ratna. Or sorry, Renata.
Do you think it could be a virus?
You think it could be a virus? Good. Number 7, Laurencia.
Maybe your fan has stopped working. It has happened to me once.
Okay, good. Maybe your fan has stopped working. Last but not least, Anglasya.
The best thing to do is take your laptop to a computer repair shop. They'll take a look
Very
at
good.
it for you.
Yeah, the best thing to do is, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well done, guys. All right, so let's move on. Let's put these expressions into groups, yeah? So what expressions do we use to say that there is a problem? What phrases or expressions do we use to say that there is a problem?
I have a problem.
I have a problem with, or
There
Something
must be a
wrong.
problem.
something's wrong with. Yeah. Okay, good. Checking what somebody has done to try to fix.
Have you tried? Have you tried?
Okay, have you tried? Right. Have you tried resetting the computer? Have you tried rebooting? Have you tried checking the mains, for example? Yeah, good. Asking for someone's opinion.
Do you think it could be?
Do you think it could be? Very good. The next one, giving a possible reason for the problem.
The best thing you can do.
And that's making a suggestion. Giving a
The best
possible
thing.
reason.
You can.
It might be or it must be.
There must be, okay, or maybe, right? So for example, there must be something wrong with, or maybe the fan has stopped working, for example, okay? So there must be or maybe are phrases that we use to talk about possible reasons, okay? Possible reasons. Good. And of course, making a suggestion, like stated before, is the best thing to do is. Yeah? Okay, good. Let's look at filling in the blanks for the conversation between person A and person B. So we start out with person A has three things for statement. One statement is you have a problem with your smartphone. The second one is you can't make calls. The third is you want to know if it's a virus. Person B says, check if student A has restarted the phone. The second thing is you think the cause is the network provider. And the third is you suggest taking the phone back to the shop. So using the phrases that we had before, we put them into the sentences in this activity. Let's see how you do. Okay. Is everyone ready? What is number 1?
I have a problem with my new smartphone.
Okay, I have a problem with my new smartphone. Number 2. Renata, you share with us number 2.
Have you tried to restarting it?
Have you tried restarting it? Okay, without the 2, yeah? So have you tried restarting it? Good. Number 3. Laurencia.
Number 3, sir.
Yes, number 3.
Do you think it could be a virus?
Do you think it could be a virus? Good. Okay. Number 4. Let's hear from Hervin again.
There must be something wrong with your provider, network provider.
Okay. It must be, or it might be, yeah. Okay, good. Okay, number 5. Sekar, go ahead.
You can take it back to the shop where you bought it.
Okay, try using one of the phrases that we looked at earlier.
I think you can take it back to the shop where you bought it.
The best thing to do, yeah. The best thing to do is to take it back to the shop where you bought it, yeah. I think you can is just looking at possibilities, yeah. When we say the best thing to do means strong advice. So another way of saying it is you should take it back. Yeah.
Okay.
If you say I think you can is just looking at possibilities. Okay. So we want to give some advice on this one. Good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, so looking at troubles with our devices. Who's ever had troubles with their device, and what did you do? Go ahead,
Me?
Dina.
Kelihatan ya. My laptop had crashed. The desktop is like disco.
Say it again.
So I turn it off. Dengan paksa itu apa? Dipaksa.
With force.
I turn it off. I turn it off forcefully.
Desktop or laptop?
The desktop.
Desktop. So like
Yeah,
you
it's
unplugged
hang. It's blank.
it.
Huh?
Okay, it went blue screen.
No, it's blank. Like it's blank.
So like the screen just went blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the screen went blank. Yeah, okay. And so when to restart it, you like turn the power off at the back, or you unplugged it, or what did you do?
I press the power. I press the power until it apa sih? It shut
Turn off.
down properly.
Okay, so
Then
you did what we call a hard reboot, yeah?
yes.
Yeah, so that one is called a hard reboot, yeah, where you press the power button and hold it, yeah, until it restarts. Okay, so that's what we call a hard reboot, yeah? Okay, good. And then after that, it worked okay.
No, I agak nggak berani nyalain. Berani nyalain.
Not brave enough to. Yeah. You're not brave enough.
I don't turn on my laptop for 2 days because I'm too scared to turn it on. Then I call my friend why my laptop is hang.
Your laptop or desktop?
My laptop.
Oh, okay, because I thought before you said desktop, sorry.
Oh yeah. My laptop, sorry sir.
Okay, your laptop, okay. So your laptop hung and you forced it to turn off, yeah? So you did a hard turn off, okay?
Yes.
And then you called a friend to come look at it,
Yes.
okay? And then your friend tried it and it worked or what?
No. He tried it but it doesn't work. So my friend called the apa sih namanya? The mechanics to repair it.
Okay, you called a technician, okay? And then what did they find wrong with it?
I think it's too little space.
Okay, the hard drive was full.
Yes.
Okay,
No, it's
so the storage.
the memory slot is too small, so the technique is upgrading the memory.
The RAM.
Yes.
Okay. So your RAM was too small and it just kind of like stopped processing.
Yes.
Or possibly one of the RAM went bad. Okay. That's possible. And with the new RAM, then it worked okay.
Yes, it's okay right now.
Nice. Is that recent or has it been a while?
Sorry, sir?
Was that recent or was it a while ago?
A while ago.
A while ago. Okay. Good. Who else has had troubles? Anyone else like to share?
My laptop was was my laptop had a blue screen about
Okay.
a few days ago because I forget to turn off to shut down my laptop properly. So I just sleep my laptop for maybe 2 days. So the laptop is start to blue screen. Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so you got a blue screen, yeah?
Yes.
And after you restarted it, it was okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. So a simple restarting of your computer, yeah?
Yes, actually it's auto restarting when it's blue screen.
Oh, it auto restarted. And then it was okay.
Yes.
So solution is to shut down more frequently, yeah?
Yes, I forgot because we some mobile at work we are so mobile. We won't go home more fast.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I just sleep my laptop.
I see. Okay. Anyone else like to share?
Yes,
anyone else?
sir. I have
Okay.
a problem.
Sure.
I'm trying to dual booting my laptop.
Doing that now or recently?
Yeah, maybe a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago. What happened?
Installed Mac OS in the Windows system, and then the system is not compatible.
Okay.
And then the Windows cannot booting up, and then I need to reinstall the Windows again.
Oh dear. The hardware didn't accept the operating system, yeah?
Yeah.
Laptop was too old.
No, not really, but the requirement for the operating system is, I think it's not that compatible with the hardware in my laptop.
I see.
So it cannot fit.
You're trying to put what, 64-bit instead of 32 or?
The graphic cards, sir. The problem is in the graphic card.
The trouble's in the graphic card. And what operating system trying to install?
Mac OS High Sierra.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had to go back to an older operating system, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going back to Windows.
I see. Okay, so now it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine now.
And you did that yourself?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Because I'm panicked.
Because you panicked? But at least you're able to load the operating system, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's good. How about anyone else? Or maybe someone's had a problem with their mobile device, like their phone or smartphone, tablet.
Sir, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead, ask a question.
But it's out of topic.
That's okay.
I see the video on TikTok that say we can't use I'm drinking coffee, but I'm having a glass of coffee. It's that different, and what is commonly used in British in your country as a native?
Okay. I'm having a cup of coffee or I'm drinking coffee. Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay. Both actually are correct, yeah. When we say I'm having a break, I'm having lunch, I'm eating a cookie, yeah. I'm having a glass of coffee or a cup of coffee, yeah, is okay because then we're actually talking about something that we can count. Yeah? So coffee itself is uncountable, right? But when we look at a cup of, then we can make a measurement. So the measurement is the cup itself. Yeah. So we can say I had a cup of tea, I had a cup of water, I had a cup of coffee. Either one is correct there. Yeah. I am having, meaning that you're in the process of drinking it now, right? If we say I'm drinking coffee, then you're just saying that the substance or liquid that you're drinking is coffee. But it doesn't say how much.
Oh.
Okay. Where a cup of coffee is more exact because it's an exact cup, yeah? Or mug, depending, yeah? But when you say I'm drinking coffee, it could be 300 milliliters, it could be 1 liter, it could be 5 liters, yeah? the amount is not defined. So there's a little bit of difference when we say I'm having a cup of coffee. We're sharing how much. If we say I'm drinking coffee, it just means that you're in the process of the action of drinking that liquid, but the amount is unknown.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Anyone else with questions or something on topic? Either way, it's okay. Or maybe someone else would like to share an issue maybe with a smartphone. You guys have never had any troubles with your phones?
Yes, I have one, sir.
Okay, go ahead and share with us.
Apa ya? Oh, ini my phone. I I use a wireless earphone in my handphone.
Okay.
And then I cannot hear any sound for a few hours. And then I try to troubleshoot the problem, and then ternyata apa sih ternyata? Yeah, it turns out that the problem is on the volume because I haven't turned on the volume up.
Okay, so you didn't quite double check it fast enough, yeah? Some of the troubleshooting, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, when we have the wireless earphones, yeah, there can be many complications, yeah? A few things to check. Did we charge the wireless earphones? Are the batteries strong, right? Then are we connected? If we're connected, then yeah, the last one is the volume up?
I ever thought that it might be the problem with my wireless Bluetooth in my handphone. So I try to restart it. I try to revoke the connection and then reconnect as well, but there's still no sound, and it turns out there's the volume problem.
Sometimes I have some troubles connecting to my Bluetooth speaker, yeah? And some of the problem with that is my speaker gets shared at home. So sometimes my daughter will borrow my speaker and she connects it to her phone, and then I want to connect and come to find out she's already connected. Or sometimes I go to connect and it doesn't want to connect. Like I had that problem a couple of weeks ago. Like I tried to pair with it and it didn't want to connect. So I had to delete the connection bearing from my phone. I had to restart my phone, had to restart the speaker, and then finally it would pair again, and then I could use it. So yeah, Bluetooth sometimes can be a hassle, yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes tricky.
Okay. How about anyone else? Sekar, Henny, Herman, maybe you guys have had some troubles you like to share?
Actually, a small problem for an Android phone. Initially, I'm out of space. Like the storage is already full. It's just a pop up in my notifications. Like it's just small. Like not big actually, because usually I just load in some apps that I barely use nowadays.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay. What kind of phone do you have?
Samsung.
Samsung.
Yeah.
What model?
J7 Prime.
Oh, okay. So you're having troubles with internal memory, huh?
Yes, actually, it's better from my past phone.
Okay. So what internal is what, 16 gigabytes or 32?
I think it's 32. It's up to
32.
32. Yeah.
Okay. So better than the regular J7, yeah, which was only 16.
Oh, yeah.
I used to have one of the J7s, I think,
Okay.
a while back, yeah. And that was always a problem. I know what you mean, yeah.
Yes.
But they also, one of the other solutions with those, if you have a large enough external memory, yeah, sometimes with the external memory, you can actually move the software from internal to external.
Oh.
And so you can keep your applications, but you can move some of the heavier ones over to the external, and then it frees up some memory on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will try it later.
That helps at times, but yeah, I know what you mean. That's why I ended up upgrading the phone because of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a common problem for any Android phone. Actually, I think we're running out of storage so often.
Yeah, it's the problem with programming. Yeah, they keep making the software larger. And actually, if you look, the ones that normally take up the most software is like Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft. The other one is our wonderful Facebook, which is why like I run Facebook Lite on my phone because otherwise it takes up too much space. There's also another one. Is it Google Go? Yeah, Google Go instead of Google Chrome.
Oh, is it another version of Google like internet browser?
Yeah, it's another internet browser. Both are from Google, but Google, I think it's Google Go, and it's like maybe 1/5 of the size, and then you can remove Chrome from your phone and just use the Go.
So it's like a Chrome, but it's in light version.
Yeah, it's a light version. So unless you're like trying to link multiple devices and share that kind of stuff, the light version is much nicer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been there. I've had that problem.
We're on the same path anyway. We were.
It's hard trying to find that solution, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yes. Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
Sir, I want to share again.
Okay.
I had a problem, same problem with Renata, but it's quite a big problem for me because because my internal storage was full. So my data from my WhatsApp, it's all gone. Then my it's like auto deleted from my phone because the internal storage was full. So it's all gone, and it's like it's restart the apps. So my data for my work, for my memories, it's all gone. So I just feel safe at that time.
Oh no, that can be really stressful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. WhatsApp does take a lot of memory. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's always good to go in and clean it up manually. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of logs and things that it also puts on your phone, and you don't need some of the logs, so you can actually go in and physically delete the old ones and you can clean up a lot of space that way also. But like, I don't know if you have friends like some of my friends who like to share videos like 24/7. Yeah. And sometimes you want to watch them and sometimes you don't really care. Or
Yes.
you're in a group where people are sharing and you're like, oh,
Yes,
another video.
it's on
Another video.
ground.
If you have that trouble, the nice thing in WhatsApp is you can change the settings to manually download.
Oh yeah.
So what that means is you have to actually click on it for it to download. So if you don't want it, you just ignore and it never downloads.
Yes, I have done it now.
Hmm.
After my data is all gone, then
Yeah,
I'm then I
that's
try to find way.
yeah. That's one of the main things I do with WhatsApp also is I change it to that manual setting because I have a few groups I'm in, they like to post videos all the time and it's like, whatever, you know?
Yes, it's broadcast all
Yeah, because
broadcast.
the videos really take up a lot of memory. Videos take up a lot of memory. True indeed. All right. Anyone else before we close? Or any questions for today? Even if you have questions for me, it's okay.
Ya udah.
Tadi nanya.
Watching you guys talk between screens, it reminds me of the Brady Bunch.
What is it, sir?
The Brady Bunch, it's an old television show,
Huh?
and one of the
Bentar dulu.
beginning and endings of the show
Bentar lagi
was
selesai.
people in boxes, and then the boxes would try to communicate with each other. It was kind of cute. So just watching you guys is kind of reminds me of that. It's unique. I like it.
Sorry, sir.
No worries. No problems. It's just unique. Reminding me of the past. Okay. All right. Anything else or any questions?
Sir, Rina wants to see you speak Indonesian, sir.
They want me to speak Indonesian. Why? I do, but I still get embarrassed by it.
It's okay,
I
sir.
just want to see, sir. I just want to see too.
You just want to hear me speak in Bahasa, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
it will be so fun.
Well, yeah, sometimes it stresses me out. Maybe at the beginning of next class we can.
Okay, I will wait.
I do have an announcement from Pa Agus before we close, yeah?
Okay.
He said on the 19th, which is a Thursday, is the final test. Yeah. So the TOEFL test will be on that date, okay? And it'll be in person. And it will be in conjunction with Pa Agus along with ETS. So they should be in, if I'm not mistaken, on Thursday the 19th. And he said if you had any further questions, to check with Pa Idola. Yeah. And he said it would be at 9 a.m. on the 19th. Okay. Yeah. So Thursday the 19th at 9 a.m. will be the final test with ETS. You guys can do it. I have faith in you.
Oh, we're so nervous.
You're nervous. Ah, it's only ITP. You can handle it. If you have some concerns, we can talk about that also tomorrow. So we have 2 more sessions. Tomorrow, I'll finish up with some more of the TOEFL. And if we need more time, we can take some of the time on, I think it's the 16th, the following Monday. If we need more time for TOEFL, we can. If not, then we can do more conversation. Okay,
Okay, sir.
okay.
Udah dong.
All right. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Has everyone taken the one test?
What's that?
I shared with you guys the reading test to test yourself. Yeah. Please try to do that before tomorrow, so we can double check your answers. Yeah. For the second part, that was pages 30 something, I think it was. Yeah. So it should be the second trial test in the book that I sent to you. And we'll review the answers on that one, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Got it.
See you guys tomorrow.
See
See you
you,
guys.
sir.
See you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
See you guys, answer. Izin leave. Izin leave. Linda, Devi, Divide. Divide. Go.
Oh iya, divide.
Ya.